Yo, what's good? Jay Blanked here. 250% gain in less than 25 hours trading GU on USD CPI and PPI. I'm going over the exact setup that I gave to my students step by step on how I got to this point. Let's get it. So every Saturday we have live trainings at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I go over the news analysis for the current week and for the upcoming week. So in our training on Saturday, I went over the reason for this setup and what to look for on Tuesday whenever the event comes out. So you can listen to a part of that. You know, we really need PPI and CPI to tell us if things have really turned around before they can be deemed as turned around. So in other words, if PPI comes out like all less than the forecast, throw your whole account. No, I'm kidding. Don't throw your whole account. But definitely be ready to trade that day. The bot's going to trade, and I'm trading at the same time. So definitely have the bot hooked up. If you can trade, you are around to trade. Definitely do so. If we have that outcome. If we don't have the outcome, hey, just let the bot trade, and we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Yeah, so that's how that went, and then let's hop right into it step by step on Tuesday following the event. So we have a manual trades channel here, and this was it yesterday at 8:04. Let's open it up. Let's see this one here, all the way from the beginning. So I started out by saying, as long as the data isn't super weak, like we talked about on Saturday, I'm in there. It's go time. I've been trading CPI and PPI for about 4 years now, almost the start of 5 years. Crazy how time has just been flying. Almost 5 years now. So I'm used to the motion, and I'm ready. I'm ready. And I put a picture of the calm before the storm, and then pretty much the results came out. I posted them here in the news analysis channel. Is go time, and then straight from there right back into the manual trade setup, and I'm in. So it didn't start out well at first. Luckily I traded with two different accounts. I have a bigger account and then the account that I actually flipped 250%, that was the second account. So this first account that I got into, I was stacking. I was like, yo, nothing is going to scare me out of this move. I'm 300% confident in the move, and I had enough liquidity to stack, even if the market was going to keep going in the other direction. Like I was that confident in the move, and as we saw, just about 20 minutes afterwards, we saw that rejection that I was talking about, and you may have seen it too, especially with PPI. The markets and the bank, they're trying to do what they can do to get you out of the move and cause that hysteria and fear. But you gotta hold it through. So I guess we can just keep going through this. I'm still holding. This is an hour and 30 minutes through. Right here, we finally had broken the high that had settled. Here we actually pierced the high from NFP. Let's see, all entries were blue. This was about 2 hours afterwards. All the entries were blue. And then it was really go time. It was go time. It really was go time. And I was telling them, this swing setup has really just begun, so we're just giving more confidence, and I was just finding more things to just aid to confidence and aid to confidence, and aid to confidence, because that's really the key in Forex. It can get really scary. So you really gotta have everything you can to bring you confidence and keep yourself focused. And this was the smaller account that I actually flipped 250%. And back at the highest entry, that was an hour, about 3.5 hours afterwards. All entries blue. This was about 4 or 5 hours afterwards. Let's see, by the end of the day, or about 2 hours before the end of the day, there was another signal that came out from my GHT indicator, and I was telling my students like, yo, this is gonna be that entry, right? If you haven't gotten in yet, this gonna be that entry. And of course, yeah, that definitely was the entry there. But I was making them aware that there was GBP CPI. Now, of course, in our training on Saturday, we talked about how it is widely expected to be bullish for GBP, and it was. So that all of those things just really just aided. Like, everything was just going perfectly, honestly. All the stars were aligning. Everything was just aligning. Like, it really, it's just bizarre. It's just crazy. And then right after CPI came out, GBP USD mooned. So I took profit just about 5 or 10 minutes. Right after that, I saw that the candles, they didn't want to go bullish anymore, and the banks are really determined to consolidate things or chill things out. And then that's when I withdrew. And then here we are. I already took out the money from Ox Securities. For those of you who use Ox Securities, you know how it can be, so you need to secure those withdrawals for sure. All right, I'm Jay Blank. 250% gain in 25 hours, and I went over step by step how to do it, the reason for it, what we're gonna do if this happens. Yeah, and it went crazy. I'm Jay Blank. Peace.